Hey everybody, Cokeman 250 here. And as I'm sitting out here doing my Weber video, just kind of kick back here in the shade a little bit. And this is my side of vision. Like you're seeing what I'm seeing. And I'm just hanging out, you know, just kick back here. And I started thinking about homesteading's rough. You know, back there you see the wood pile that needs to be finished, cut and split. I built me a little firewood rack here, and I'm probably going to build about 3, 4, 5 more of those. We can get all those filled up. You can see the sprayer there. I've been spraying Roundup around my fence lines and everything. See my trailer there? Well, my trailer's full of just junk I picked up here and there out through the property, and I need to burn or dispose of. The lawnmower broke the front PTO belt yesterday when I was mowing the yard, so the pasture really needs to be mowed. The back third of the yard needs to be mowed, and the front PTO belt's broke. And it's probably going to be into next week before I can get one. Payday, I know. So, see, I got a couple smokers over here. You've seen them in my videos a lot. But, you know, you got the apple tree back there. There's a video coming up on the apple tree pretty soon. You can just see it. My finger is right there on it. That thing is loaded down. It's a beauty this year. So, anyway, just sat here and kind of kicked back relaxing and thinking about, man, there's so much stuff to do all the time. And sometimes you want to, you think to yourself, why am I even doing this? And to tell you the truth, it's so I don't have to lay awake at night and think about what might happen if I lost my job, or you know, if something happened. You know, I want to be where I could at least do some stuff to help take care of my family. Would I be 100% right now as I stand? No. It's a work in progress. Just like you know, being a Christian, your life is a work in progress all the time, striving to be more like Christ. And the homestead goal is to be as self-sufficient as I can. And it's really hard for me to go all in because I do work a lot of hours. You know, I work at least 50 hours a week. It's not a lot to some people, but you know, it's hard to get all this stuff done. I have to do this stuff after I get off work in the evenings. I have to do this around football practice. I have to do this around cheerleading. I have to do this around church. And, you know, when it all comes down to it, God's number 1 in my life. My family's number 2 in my life. And work's number 3 in my life. And then, you know, family, I kick in the homestead as my family. So, you know, it's important to me. But there again, I have to work so that I can take care of the family until I get to a point where, you know, my sufficiency is more than my income. And I think there will be a point. It depends where I'm at on the homestead wise. It depends where I'm at work wise. But retire doesn't mean I just kick back and relax. Retire means I can spend more time on the homestead and, you know, maybe get a part-time job. You know, I'm just being realistic about it. Sure, I would love to just quit everything and spend all the time with my kids and my family and on the homestead, but I'm not there yet. It's a balancing time act. and sometimes the homestead suffers. You know, I'll tell you, well manicured yard is it's one of my pet peeves. This bothers me. This grass growing up around here. Sometimes you just gotta let things go. You know, I'll get it caught up eventually. Could I be doing it now? Probably. But you know what? It's Saturday morning, about 8:30, and I'm just kicking back, relaxing. If you're thinking about homesteading, or you're thinking about getting more prepared, do it. But do it on the side as a part of your daily life for now. That's how you ease into it. That's how you get started with it. Rome wasn't built in a day, you know. Do a little bit at a time, a little bit here and a little bit there, and you'll get there. And I'll tell you what, that's how I've been doing it for the last 4 or 5 years, and I'm more peace of mind now. You know, I feel like I'm ahead of the game a little bit, and that's what it is, just a big game. You know, when it comes down to it, God's in control, and no matter what happens, it's going to happen. The plan is laid out. You know, the Bible talks a lot to us about what's coming up, what's going to happen, what's been happening, and I'm going to do a video on that here pretty soon, and talk a little more about that. And that'll be like part 2 to America's on Edge. You know, God's in control, and all we can do is make sure we're packed and ready for the trip to Innsville, and that means physically, mentally, and spiritually. You know, are you prepared? Are you prepared with items? Are you prepared with your mindset and skill set? And are you prepared spiritually? Are you right with God? And those are some of the 3 main things that people need to be aware of. Physically being prepared, not just your physical body, which I'm not there. You know, I'm a work in progress. I've been progressively going the wrong way with that. But hey, the first step is to admit it, okay? I'm not in denial. I admit it. I got charcoal on my hands here, or grease from the lawnmower. I've been working on it. But, you know, physically, food, water, shelter, heating source, a cooking source. Mentally, skill sets. Watch videos, do things, learn things so that you can fix things, you can work on things, you can build things, you can get through things. Build that mindset and skill set. They go hand in hand. Spiritually, are you right with God? If the world ended tomorrow, do you know that you know that you know that you know that you'll go to heaven? You know, that may be something you need to look at. And you know, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'll help all I can. And you know, I'll pray for all my subscribers, and that's the challenge. Challenge yourself with asking yourself those questions. Are you ready? Anyway, this is Coke Man 250 from the land of the free and the home of the brave. God bless everybody. And remember, prep smarter, pray harder.